Hello, and welcome to today's Speaker Card reading. Today's topic is people are secretly talking about you. Let's see what are they saying. For that, you have two piles, pile number 1 and pile number 2. Now let's get started. Guys, before we start, if you like my content, please support my channel. Thank you. Hello, pile 1. Now, if you wonder what people are talking about you secretly, then let's see what are they talking about. All right. So people say that you are a very wise person, very calculating person, somebody who thinks for n number of times before like taking a jump, before making a jump, before making a decision. So you are a very quiet, observant, very wise person today. All right, so next is the death card. So you are somebody who has faced a death and a rebirth kind of a scenario. So the death card, it basically signifies the rebirth, some major transformation, a phase where you felt literally the rug was being pulled away from beneath your feet. That kind of a situation you guys have faced, and which has made you wiser. It Whenever we face uh, a very strong opposition in our life, a lot of impediments in our life, we tend to grow wiser in life. And that's something people are saying about you, that this person has grown way wiser. They have grown way mature today. They are mature, very level headed, very sorted individual. All right, people also see you as a very highly spiritual person, or maybe a lot of you could be a spiritual guru, and people actually acknowledge your spiritual gifts. You could be having a spiritual gifts, spiritually, especially whenever we are going through difficult phases in life. We usually tend to resort to spirituality, and that is something that is happening in your life. And what I'm seeing is this spirituality has is given you the key. The spirituality has given you this key. It has given you a lot of peace in your life, the key to success, the key to stability. Whenever we resort to spirituality, it gives us a lot of grounded energy, which has given you that as well. And a lot of you could be having a natural blessing in your intuitive power. Your intuitive power has been heightened. A lot of people are talking about your intuitive power. Maybe a lot of you has gotten into some occult practices like reiki, tarot, crystal healing, astrology, palmistry, something like that. And people are talking about it because you are a natural. I'm seeing a lot of you having natural spiritual gifts, and some people resorted to spirituality while going through difficult phases. Both can be true for you guys, pile 1, whichever is applicable. And I'm seeing like you guys are a natural. That's what people are saying, that this person is naturally gifted in the occult and spiritual aspect. All right, so the temperance card, a temperance is a person who has been through a lot of different ups and downs in life. You have had a variety of experiences in life which has enriched your life. And today, literally, this spring is like the spring of life where you have dipped your own pitcher of experiences, and now your pitcher is full. You guys today are very good mentors, spiritual gurus. A lot of you could be very good spiritual gurus, mentors, public speakers, somebody who gives a lot of service to the public. You are doing some kind of public services, especially where it's related to the occult and spirituality. And even could be therapy, could be a psychiatrist, a psychologist, could be a trauma specialist, a naturopath, a healer of some sort. Yes, a healer is the term that I was looking for. All right, People are also talking about how giving you are. You guys are naturally very altruistic, very giving in nature, and people are secretly admiring that. People are secretly talking about how giving, how nurturing, how caring you guys are. You know, if you earn a certain amount, you probably give away 40 or 50% of it, and you don't really think, because you know what, there was a time when you have been through very difficult phases, I'm seeing, and for that you realize when a person is especially going through a difficult phase in life, especially regarding money, life can become very difficult. So you guys don't really think twice before giving that to others. All right, Hierophant, you guys are very, very wise. See, this person is way wiser. People acknowledge and admire you for your wisdom. See, this Fool too, and the Hierophant and the Temperance, everything is pointing towards a person who is very wise, genuinely nurturing, compassionate, and empathetic towards others, very altruistic, with a lot of spiritual bent, a lot of liking towards occult and mysticism. Yes, occult and mysticism seems to be your natural calling. You know what, you could be into something where you have a, like, you have collaborated with others, so you're collaborating your man management skills, the way in which you deal with a larger audience, a larger public, a lot of people, with a group of people, like you have a lot of leadership qualities, man management or managerial qualities, like you have a lot of employees working, or a lot of your juniors working under you. You could be a team lead, or you could be like somebody who has joined hands with a few others to start something new. So the collaborative action can be seen, and people really acknowledge that this person is so good at man management and managerial skills. You're also very strong on your principles and ethics, and very, very courageous as a person. You know, see, this person is standing alone fighting against all of these people. You are a person who is very strong, very determined, strong willed, determined, courageous, willing to fight their own battle. That kind of a person, somebody who is willing to fight their own battles, and they're also winning. You guys are winning a lot of those as well, for sure. You know what? People also talk about how well put together you are all the time. Even at home, your nails are very well manicured, your hair is well done, you are wearing a nice outfit, like always, you are ready. That kind of a sense you give. You have a lot of admirers as well. So that is something, you have a very classic sense of style, very classy person. Maybe a simple stud, a simple diamond stud or a pearl stud is all you need, and a light lipstick is all you need to finish off that look. You have a very classy way of dressing. I'm just giving a minimalistic way, and you have, like, people talk about how classy you are, and so many admirers that you have. People always talk about it. People also are talking about, you know what, you guys, things were not this pretty all the time. I'm seeing like the Empress card, but before that you've had the Seven of Swords, this bird in the cage. Okay, so today you are like this gorgeous princess, the gorgeous Empress, somebody who is abundant and abundant. You're gorgeous, you're prosperous, you're abundant, you have everything that a person can think of having in their life. But the thing is, one second, I'm just moving the camera a little bit. Okay, okay. But things were not this pretty all the time. There was a time when you literally felt like this caged bird. Somebody who had totally lost their battle of life, somebody who had totally given up in their battle of life, somebody who were not even fighting the battles, somebody who was in such a painful situation that, literally, I'm seeing you were totally you had given up all your hopes on like life, on people. You were a pessimistic, cynical human being, somebody um, who had a lot of, how shall I put it, you were angry at everybody, you were angry at your own self, you were stuck, you didn't know where to go from there. That kind of a scenario I'm saying. But you know what? People have seen you endure all this, and the amount of strength that you have displayed, coming out of it, coming from there to this, from there to this, from here to this. It took you a lot of strength, and people talk about that. Most people have seen you go through difficult, turbulent waters, as they say. From there to this empress energy, to that altruistic energy, is something, it's nothing short of a like big feat for you. For most people around you, they respect you for what you have been able to achieve. You know what? Three of Pentacles. Also, people talk about how meticulous, how dedicated, how you are being considered as a virtuoso, as a genius, as a very, very, very capable person in your own field of work. You get a lot of respect in your own field of work, I'm saying. And it has happened because you have put in a lot of hours of effort in your work, and that is flourishing today. Today, the work, the recognition that you're getting is because of all the hard work that you have put in, and you have become literally the architect of your own career. And that is something people actually tend to talk about. Yeah, you are also, people say that maybe this is a person who is a workaholic, somebody who is very passionate at what they do, but probably you are getting up and you start working, when you go to bed you are still working. So that kind of a mindset I'm seeing, and people talk about it. Mind you, people say that this is a person who doesn't mind working 24/7. Okay. Okay, Three of Pentacles twice. So you are literally the architect of your own life and the architect of your own career. You are a perfectionist, somebody who has reached greater heights in a small time frame. You have reached a lot of fame in a small time frame. That's what people say. People are really enthralled by the amount of success that you have been able to achieve. That is something that is marvelous. Seven of Swords. This is a person, you know what? This person is hiding behind the trees because this person knows that they are facing three people, and he on his own cannot win against three people, hence he is waiting for the right chance. So you have become a more calculating person. Earlier you have been burnt, you have been through a lot of tragedy in your life, difficult circumstances, breakups, backstabbings, more than breakups, bad breakups, toxic situations, backstabbing by your so-called own people. And what you have realized in the process is you have got to be more careful, more calculating. To you today, life is more like a chess game, and people realize that, and people talk about that people are really enthralled by the amount of success that you have been able to achieve. Also, I'm seeing that you have always been a very hardworking person, and today you're seeing the seeds that you had sown earlier sprout. The seeds that you had sown are growing today. It's because of all the hard work. You also have this raven. Can you see this raven, guys? They signify your ancestors and their blessings. What I'm seeing is people talk about that, what, this person has endured so much yet has been able to reach these heights. It's because of all the hard work that they have put in, and also because of the ancestral blessings that they have with themselves. Both. Okay. People also say that this is a very stable person. I'm getting a lot of Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo ish vibes. Somebody who is very stable, who is not perturbed by the slightest things. Like you have seen so much, you have endured so much. A small win does not make you exuberant, or a small loss does not make you completely like you know, you do not catastrophize a small loss, a medium loss as well. When people are crying, howling, you are calm and stable, and you try to think of the next move. And people actually appreciate this stable, sorted, very balanced approach towards life. People usually tend to appreciate this kind of a person in general. You have a strong manifestation power. You are not only the architect of your own career, you have been the alchemist of your own destiny. That's what people think, that you know what, this person has manifested all their wishes. Your wishes have been fulfilled, and some of them are overflowing. Probably I'm seeing you have so much abundance, or it's not just financial prosperity. You have so much happiness and fulfillment in your life today, which you had not even thought that you will be able to reach 2 years back, 1 year back. So that kind of fulfillment I'm seeing. You are a person who has got like all of their cups fulfilled and overflowing. All of their manifestations all happened. Full stop. That kind of a person. Queen of Swords, you are somebody, you are a person who is literally, I'm seeing that you are a person, an individual who has, you know, you have endured so much. You have a long list of experiences, both bad and good, more bad than good. So you have like people, you can see right through people's facade. People can't get away with manipulation and wearing masks, because you see right through their masks. And you are very good at unmasking people, you are very good at decoding people. So you know, you are like a mentor figure for a lot of people, especially if you are a female. You are a mentor figure, or you can become a very good mentor figure for a lot of, or maybe you already are, because people come to you for suggestions, for advices. So that kind of a thing. So that tells me you can also become a very good therapist, a psychologist, a guru of some sort to a lot of people, especially who are younger than you. Yeah. Also, people are talking about, and you are a very good mentor figure. That's what people are talking. People are talking about, like, you know what? You're celebrating your wins today, and people are gossiping about it. Typically, like, whenever, like, coming from nowhere, you're celebrating your wins, people do talk, right? And that's something like people are like, you know, your success story is a survival guide for a lot of people, point of envy for a lot of people. So a lot of gossip happens around you. You know, you should be careful about whom you considered as your real friends, because you know, I'm seeing there are a lot of people who are wearing masks. Though you are pretty good at unmasking people, still be very, very careful. That's my humble suggestion. Pile one. And you know what, 10 of cups typically tells me people also notice that how good you are with your family. First of all, with your parents, with your siblings, with your near and dear ones, you're very good. You try to help them out in every possible way. You would also make a fantastic parent. That's what people think. Like, this is a person who would make a fantastic parent. A lot of people, if you're single, then only it's applicable for you guys, that a lot of people actually would love to propose to you, would love to have a family with you, because they feel that the way in which you treat your own family, if they form a family with you, or if they can become your close friends, they will also be treated that way. So that's the thing. You are very compassionate, and you will make a fantastic parent. First of all, you are very good with kids and small animals, and you would make a fantastic parent, be it a mother or a father. But you would make a fantastic parent if you are not one already. Maybe you have got nieces and nephews and stuff. You're very good with them, and people probably always tell you that, you know what, you should become a parent if you're not. Okay, Ten of Cups and Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, clearly a lot of people would love to have family with you. Clearly, I'm saying that it's a confirmation. See, transformation. Yeah, transformation, transformation, transformation. That has been the key theme in your life. I can see. Like a thousand storms held in hand, soft against the winds. There is change arising from deep within. From the deepest core of your soul, you guys have been transformed. You guys have changed yourself. You guys have become a person whom nobody can hurt today. Cauldron, bewitching, yes, it be. Blink and you shall see a bubbling desire left in the brewing wren. You know what? You have been through literally this cauldron. It is this cauldron of life which has actually, it's the cauldron has a lot of heat inside. It's the heat and the adversities that you have faced in your life that has changed you, that has helped you metamorphose into a better, a higher version of yourself. Candle magic. Alright, speak your breath into its velvet, recite along its spine all that you desire, all that which will unravel. Candle magic shows that you are a person who is, you are very much into something related to spirituality or occult. It could be chanting mantras to occult practices, maybe tarot reading, astrology, palmistry, or it could be into manifestation. See, these girls are trying to manifest. Also, you could be very much into, you know, trying to manifest things, very much into manifestation, I'm saying. And people actually say that this person has actually manifested this new life into reality. Release the old and rest. You know what? You have managed, you have been through a lot of toxic experiences, but you guys have successfully managed to release all that was toxic, all that was not serving you, and have given yourself a rest from the toxic past. And that is something people notice about you. That is something people talk about a lot. All right. Learn from your spiritual experiences, great teacher. People also consider you to be a great spiritual teacher. Somebody from whom they have learned a lot, somebody who has got a lot of life experiences to learn from. Also, trust your instincts. Your intuition and your instincts are very, very strong. People actually notice that this is a person who is very intuitive and very creative. I'm seeing you guys could be having a very strong moon sign, or a strong, like a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces kind of a sun, moon rising, or a Saturn, or a Mars, or a Jupiter, like a very strong planet in the water signs. Wise one, grow within your current situation. Literally, people like comment on like how much you guys have grown, how much you have become wiser in your current situation. You have been through difficulties and you have transformed yourself repeatedly to grow wiser, to grow into a person which would serve your future better. High priest, intend and create. Yes, people, repeatedly, you guys have fantastic, very on point manifestation powers. And people are very much aware of it. Your intuition, your manifestation power, being a very good, I'm saying you are a mentor figure for a lot of people. All right, a lot of people actually trust you. Okay, trust and thrive. You guys, you know what? You have a lot of faith. When nobody trusted you, you guys had faith in your own abilities and that of the universe. Literally, people today are talking about like how much faith they have. Like when nobody trusted them, they trusted the universe, they trusted themselves. Really, a time for healing. You guys have healed yourself so well, and people are like in awe. This person has been through so much, they've healed themselves, and now they are on their way to the next journey. Literally, they have achieved so much after healing themselves. Be bold and make the first move. Yeah, you have become first of all, if you like somebody, maybe you were the one who went and proposed. People could be talking about that boldness, but I'm saying you guys are very courageous, very determined, very ethical, which has helped you achieve a lot in your life as well. So, people also feel that you guys are very, very determined and hardworking. Also, people feel that luck has been on your side. Sagittarius can be significant for you guys. Luck is on your side. You have been very lucky, very blessed. Fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. Aries can be significant for you guys, and full moon in Aries. Alright, so you know what? People think that a fiery conclusion to your life, a very like a stark rise to stardom, getting a lot more than what you are getting right now. People literally feel you're meant for bigger things. That's what people talk about. That this person is gonna make it really big in life. Have faith in your dreams. You know what? You have always had a lot of faith, a lot of trust in your dreams, in the universe, and your own abilities. And people say that this person has been able to achieve so much because they had faith in their own selves. They trusted their own selves when no one else trusted them. Libra can be significant of win-win outcome is the focus. People literally, guys, wow. People literally see you guys as winners. You know, you never quit. Quitters never win, and winners never quit. You never quit. You never give up on your dreams. Pillar of light. You know, people literally, you are a person, you have such a positive vibration about you that people literally tend to, a lot of people who are in difficult situations, they tend to naturally gravitate towards you because they feel that, you are like this pillar of light, like this ray of hope to them in this sea of hopelessness. Yeah, people literally see you as that, as a very high vibrational being. I'm seeing you tend to attract a lot of lost souls, a lot of small animals, disturbed souls. That is very, you're very empathetic. Trust your path. Literally, people say that, you know what, this this person is walking on the trusted path. Stand up for yourself. You guys at last have learned to stand up for your own self, to speak up for your own self, which justice is coming. People, you know what, you also tend to stand up against all the injustices. You tend to speak up for justice. And people actually notice these tendencies about you, that this is a person who speaks about justice, and they know that justice shall be delivered to them and to the other circumstances that they talk about. Maybe you talk about climate change, maybe you talk about animal rights, maybe you talk about what, LGBT rights, rights of women, children, against war. And earlier people used to probably laugh at you, but today people are sitting up and taking a note. Make the change. You have made the change. People notice that you are a person who has successfully managed to make a change in their life. I'm seeing that probably even physically you've undergone some major changes, like maybe chopping your hair off, coloring your hair, losing or gaining weight, something that is giving you a lot of glow. Slay them all. You're very courageous. See, this girl with one prosthetic foot is going to slay the dragon. You are such a courageous person. People actually talk about how courageous, how determined you guys actually are. Don't be afraid to sing. Today you have become a person who is not afraid to be to be to be unapologetically who they are. You are unapologetic about who you are today. All right, time for the guided messages, guys. I love the maturity and sincerity you bring on table. You are a person who is very mature and sincere, and people notice that somebody who is hardworking, mature, and sincere. Meditation is a way of life. People literally understand that you tend to spend a lot of time in meditation and in your spiritual practices, and people talk about that. Your kindness and compassion makes you stand out. People also talk about how kind and compassionate you are. Working hard, your second nature. Absolutely. People also talk about, like, people actually call you a workaholic. I wish I could be as content as you are. All right, a lot of people wishes that way. Your simplicity is your biggest asset. Need not explain. Life is as simple as you keep it, or as complicated as you make it. People literally feel that, like, you know what, that is your mantra. Sorry. Self-worth and self-respect. You tend to stand by these two things, and people actually talk about it because people respect that about you as well. Building every cornerstone of my life with my own deeds. You are a very self-made, hardworking person. We clearly have a past life connection. A lot of people feel connected with you. Be there for others, but never leave your own self behind. Yes, that's your own mantra. Having self-respect and self-worth is so important to you. All right, now time for the charms, guys. Okay. You are an emancipated soul, a free soul, which people actually notice and appreciate. Yeah, you're clearly like a guide and a guru to a lot of people, a mentor figure, or you would make a fantastic mentor figure. Transformation has been a key in your life. You are a star. You are a manifestation magnet. You are a very loyal person and could be like a dog lover or an animal rights activist. You are divinely protected. People also call you very wise. You have a lot of secret admirers. Spirituality plays a major role in your life. All right, Paivan, I hope you have had some clarity over your situation. If yes, please hit the like button, share and subscribe. Guys, your support would mean so much to me. If you like my content, please subscribe and support my channel. Thank you. Namaste. Hello, Pile 2. If you wonder what are people secretly talking about you, let's see. Alright. Okay, the first one is a hermit. You are a pretty reticent, pretty solitary, solitude loving, very silent and observant kind of a person. That's what people say. Primarily, people say that how observant, how reticent you are as a person. You probably tend to prefer your own company a lot more than being gregarious, than being a party hopper or something. You probably tend to spend a lot of time quietly doing your own work and doing your own stuff instead of socializing. Socializing is clearly not something that you are very keen on. That's something people talk about. All right. Ace of Pentacles. You know what? I'm seeing that you guys are great at making money, at finances, at managing money. You could be related to banking, finances, a professor. I'm seeing a strong Capricorn or a Taurus or a Virgo, especially Taurus and Capricorn, a strong earth sign, especially very earthy human being, or Sagittarius or Aquarius as well. You guys probably started your own business pretty early, and you guys started investing money pretty early. You guys are very good with money in general. Yes, you are also pretty passionate and very like dedicated, determined, and very, as I said, very passionate, very very proactive when it comes to things that matter to you, especially when it comes to your career. I'm seeing like you started your own business or your own entrepreneurship or maybe a side hustle pretty early with your own passion, things that you're very passionate about. It can be anything. It can be academics, it can be just anything, something that we're very passionate about, like very random things, like people selling wigs and things that they find very helpful. They try to solve a problem and start a business out of it. You are very passionate about certain things and you started a business with that, and I'm seeing that is creating some major uproar, that is creating some major clamor, and people are noticing you, people are talking about that. Yeah, you know what, you are being seen as somebody who is successful but very self-made, who has made their own way in this world. You are a very successful self-made individual, somebody who has created their own identity with their own hard work. So you never really relied on anyone else for your own success. All right. So you have been through a phase where you have felt literally, maybe you have been betrayed, especially in love. A third party situation was there, I'm hearing. Could be the person being narcissistic and actually going behind your back, backstabbing, or a third party situation where you were literally probably they left you high and dry, where your money was also stuck, or you have seen both backstabbing in your love situation and romantic situation. At the same time, your finances were also very tight because you probably lent them a lot of money, or maybe you had invested a lot of time, energy, money there, which didn't really culminate into anything positive. But you know what? Okay, so you guys actually chose to say goodbye, an emotional goodbye to a lot of people who were emotionally actually draining you. I'm seeing you said, like, literally, you distanced yourself from those toxic people who were actually draining you, who were pulling you down, who were not there, who were only backstabbing you and betraying you, and were not there when you needed them the most. It almost acted like a, wake up call. The hangman is basically the wake up call. You know what, that, and you know what, that made you a very free, independence loving, you are a very independent, self reliant kind of a person, somebody who dances to the bits of their own tune. You are a very independent person today. A hanged man is a person who knows that, you know what, I have, like, this is it. I have been through a lot, but I'm not willing to endure any further. So that kind of an attitude I can see in you, and you guys are actually doing the best you can. I'm seeing even now you guys silently suffer from all the hardship that you have been put through. This part, the hardship has been put through, you have been put through, is because of some of your so-called own people, or by people whom you consider to be your own, and they backstabbed you, and that's why you were in like difficult scenarios, financially and otherwise. But now today you are a very self-reliant, independent person, somebody who can never be a pushover, and people respect that. People talk about like how independent, fiercely independent she has or he have become. And also the chariot card typically is you have become a very proactive person. Once you have been like really, you know once you have been really backstabbed, once life actually pushes us through the dark tunnels, we realize the importance of brightness and light even more. You have become way more proactive, way more like today it's all about go energy about you. You have become an extremely a go-getter, somebody who actually you fix your goal and run and chase it. I'm seeing a person who is totally driven by their dreams and trying to fulfill their dreams, trying to make their dreams a reality. A person who is actually a self-made And your energy is also infectious. Yes, I'm hearing that people talk about your infectious high energy level. People consider you as a success material, absolute a success story. Yeah, a very self-made successful person. Today your life is very bright, but that was not the case a few years back, maybe a few months back. You were in a pretty difficult stage in life, and they were really hurting you. They still probably prick you, but it's not as bad. Your perspective has shifted. Today it's all about making money, making progress towards positivity in your life. Five of Wands, you are a person who is like, you are a go-getter. You are a fiercely competitive person, somebody who is literally willing to fight as hard as they possibly can to reach their goals. I'm seeing a person who is a go-getter, who is very competitive when it comes to their work. You could be a very reticent, silent, solitary loving person in personal life, but when it comes to your work, you're very competitive. Just beneath the surface, this fiercely competitive, fiercely ambitious, extremely ambitious person I can see. And you know what? This ambition has been fueled by the fact that there was a time in your life when you didn't have enough to get by, and today you are trying your level best to make up for all the lost chances and lost opportunities that you had in your life, or you couldn't have in your life rather. Eight of Wands, typically I'm seeing that you are getting a lot of successive events are happening. Loads of successive events are happening, and mostly in your favor. And people are talking about that something must have changed in this person's life. I'm seeing a lot of change in your own perspective, a lot of change in your thought process. As they say, your thoughts create things. You have changed your thought process, which has changed the way the manifestations are happening in your life. Today you are a completely new person, a better person, more evolved person. Yes, first of all, you could be related to the law, legal system, like a judge, advocate, something related to the law or paralegal system. Or you could be an activist, a social rights, a child right, animal right, climate right, some kind of a right activist for sure. All right. Two of Pentacles, you are also very, very good at multitasking. I'm seeing also you are either or like, either you are very good at multitasking, or you are a multifaceted talented person, somebody who has multiple talents, a very dynamic personality, very vibrant, dynamic, a Gemini, Sagittarius, Aquarius kind of vibes I'm getting. And people do talk about that. People talk about a lot of successive positive events that happen to you, which has helped you, which has propelled you to success. Also your multifaceted personality, very dynamic personality, which has helped you move ahead and move up in life. Strength, you know what, people also acknowledge the amount of strength and perseverance that you have displayed. People talk about that this person is very resilient. They didn't give up easily in spite of all the shortcomings, all the insults that came their way. 10 of Wands, you're also a very responsible person. I'm seeing that you're very responsible, especially towards your family. You have always been like, you have always taken the responsibility of your family and family members from pretty early on in life, and that is something people talk about. Yeah, you have had a lot of manifestation, like a list of manifestation that has come your way. I'm seeing like people actually talk about that, wow, this person is a fantastic manifester, somebody who has manifested, yes, so many things. With the Seven of Cups and Magician back to back, clearly you people feel you have this infinite sign. You have infinite capabilities of manifesting. You are literally like the alchemist of your own destiny. You know, the magician has all the four: the cups, the wands, the fire, and the wand. And the air sign, everything, the coins, rather, sorry, the earth sign, coins, everything, all the four elements of nature are present to the magician, which they use to their advantage to make better their life, or like whatever, to manifest everything that they want. And that's exactly what you have done. You have literally, you have become the alchemist of your own destiny, of your own life. The world, literally, with your own work and manifestation power, you have changed your world from this to this. You know what? You have literally manifested. I'm seeing a lot of upgradation in your lifestyle. Maybe the house that you lived in has changed, the car that you traveled in has changed, everything about you has changed today. That is the major thing that has happened, that you guys have had a complete change in every sort of way. You have, like, you have undergone, you have manifested this massive change in your life. The nine of wands, you are also very desirable, extremely desirable, and also very stubborn as a person. So people also talk about how desirable you are, how much admiration you have earned from the surroundings. Okay, four of pentacles, you are also a person, you know, who is very good with money. A lot of people will call you stingy, maybe, but you are not a person who would believe in, who would just flush money down the toilet. You are a person who is fiercely protective about your money, and you are also a person who is literally, you know how to make money, also to save and invest money, to increase money, and people really admire you for that. Six of pentacles, you're also very altruistic. You know, you, like, people literally see in awe, notice in awe, that more you donate, more you receive, more you give, more you get. Yes, literally, that's what I'm seeing, that you are a person who donates a lot, and more you donate, more you get back in return. Four of wands, you are a very stable personality, somebody who is very stable, who is very determined, very reliable, very loyal, and a lot of people would see you as a life partner or as a business partner, because you're very loyal and reliable as an individual. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, yeah, you are a person who is really high up in the hierarchy, but this hasn't been an easy ride, an easy journey for you. You had to literally go through a lot of ups and downs to reach wherever you have, and today you try to use your money, because you haven't forgotten where you came from. You try to use your money wisely, in an altruistic manner, especially for the betterment of others, for the betterment of your family, for your own betterment, upgradation of your lifestyle and glow up. Yes, at the same time, I'm seeing you guys doing a lot of good things for others as well. 10 of cups, you guys are those people, people literally say that these people will make the perfect family person. You know how good you are with your family. A lot of people, you would make a fantastic parent. A lot of people feel that you would make the perfect, family person, perfect partner, perfect parent, very nurturing, caring, empathetic, at the same time very balanced. That balance between spirituality and practicality kind of a message I'm getting. Hold your vision. A lot of people also call you a visionary. You are probably a person who tend to have a vision. Maybe you as I said, like, you had the justice card. You probably stood for justice, for some kind of, like, you have a vision for your career. It could be like for the greater good of humankind, it could be in a spiritual aspect, it could be in a material aspect, but I'm seeing you have a vision for yourself, for your family. You have a vision, and people literally call you a visionary. You could also be a researcher or a scientist as well. Step out of your comfort zone. People also talk about, like, how you're usually so hardworking that you are usually out of your comfort zone only. You are never, almost never inside of your comfort zone. You're always trying to push your boundaries, you're always trying to push your envelope. That's another message I'm getting. Believe in the impossible. You are a firm believer in the impossible. You are a person who genuinely believes that, you know what, impossible is nothing. I can literally achieve anything I put my mind to. And that is something that people talk about, that this is a person, they have seen so much, so many backstabbings, but still they never give up because they have always believed that they can make it happen in their life. And that's why they have been able to reach such a high a level, they have been able to touch the sky in a way. Virgo full moon. Virgo can be significant for you guys, of course. You are good enough. Literally, people feel that, you know what, I'm sensing that probably you yourself have some, or have had some sense of inadequacy or an imposter syndrome that you guys tend to suffer from. But what I'm seeing here, that people see you as somebody who is more than just good enough, who is very, very capable, very, very, you're very good at what you do. You're very capable, very honest, and a great high achiever in life. Like, all in all, a high achiever in life. Show the world the real you. Yeah, Aquarius can be significant. Also, I'm seeing like the visionary card and the showing the world the real you. Literally, people feel, a lot of people around you who are your well wisher, they feel that you're gonna make it really big and the world will respect you for that. You will get the respect that you deserve. People literally feel that if you make up like a greater name for yourself, then the world will know you for who you are, the real you, the magnificent you. I'm seeing a lot of respect coming your way for sure. You are very close to achieving your goals. I'm seeing some kind of a researcher or a scientist or an entrepreneur, somebody who is fiercely ambitious actually. And people literally feel that you are meant for bigger things. And as I said, you are very, very close to achieving your goals. Your goals are nothing but like, you are almost like a single mindedly focused person towards your goals, and people really admire that quality. Kiwi, do walking meditation each day for the next week. Literally, I'm seeing that probably you are a person who is usually, who prefer to be in a more meditative, calm kind of a state. And people also respect that, admire that you are a fiercely hardworking, competitive person. But otherwise, in a personal space, you are a very quiet, reticent, calm, almost like a karmic calm you have about you. Though you're very hardworking on the inside, very, very focused, determined, willing to do the extra, go the extra mile. But on the surface, I'm seeing it's not a rattled personality, but a very secure, very stable personality. Honeybee, let compassion and forgiveness be your top priority. Literally, you know what? We forgive those people who have done us wrong for our own selves and not for them. And that is something that you have done very easily and very effortlessly. That is another thing people talk about, that see how easily they have forgiven their enemies, those people who have actually put them down, because that has helped you actually move ahead in life. Elk, stand tall and maintain your dignity no matter what, and others will treat you with the respect that you deserve. Literally, this is one thing. You are a person who has a phenomenal personality. Somebody, as I said, very dignified, very graceful. You treat yourself with a lot of self respect and dignity, and that's why people around you tend to respect you a lot in return as well. Okay, Boar. Face your problems head on with confidence and courage, and you will emerge victorious. Literally, this is also you. Somebody who is dignified, graceful at the same time, very confident and courageous when it comes to your work. You are a fierce person, courageous person, very passionate, like roaring to go after your ambitions, your goals. pumpkin, uncaging the spirit within thou, the fertile power you hold. To taste your buttery velvet upon tongue is a gift I shall cherish each day that comes. You are a person literally who believes in cherishing each day. You have a lot of sense of gratitude. The attitude of gratitude that you have embraced is also something people talk about, because this is something, the attitude of gratitude tend to bring in a lot of effortless abundance in one's life. Divination: take a breath, take it twice. Insightful reflections are guided by light. You are somebody who is very much divinely guided. That's what people think, that this is a person who has got a lot of God's blessings, the universe's blessings on them. Take charge with authority. People literally feel that you have a lot of authoritative, a lot of leadership qualities about you, and people respect you for that, that you would make a fantastic leader, or you are already a fantastic leader. That's what people think. See your seeds grow. You know what? I'm seeing that you guys are seeing your hard work sprout. You had, like, literally, you had you had sown the seeds earlier, and now I'm seeing those seeds are growing into fruition, into maturity at last. Yes. Trust in the unknown. You have a lot of trust in the upper power, in the higher power, somebody that is there on the, like, on the upper chambers. You've got a lot of faith in them, in his or her, whoever that is. You have a lot of trust in that, and people talk about it, that this person, they trusted the universe when no one else trusted them. They had a lot of faith, they had a lot of trust. Basking joy and light. You are somebody, I'm getting a lot of summary vibes. You guys are celebrating life. I'm seeing a very happy phase in your life, and people are noticing that this person is going through some major successful event or successful phase in their life. Shield maiden, make plans and focus. You are a person who is very good at making plans and focusing on the same, and you're doing just that. Somebody who is very, very good at making plans. Yes. Align your life. Your life is extremely, absolutely in alignment with the higher purpose that you have. You are somebody who is totally in alignment with the higher purpose. You are, like, literally walking on the path which will bring you a lot of success, and people really notice that about you. People talk about you, people admire you for that, and a lot of them are also envious of you for that. All right. Soul family. A lot of people feel that they are a part of your soul tribe, or would love to be a part of your soul tribe as well. A lot of people would just love to be, yes, love to be a part of your soul tribe. You can be your own knight. You are a person who is so fearless, so courageous, that you do not need a knight on shining armor. You yourself is your own knight, not can be. You are your own knight. Right. So be your own first priority. You know what? People have realized that you are today a person who is so sorted, so secure, so aware of your own self-worth, that you have learned to make your own self your first priority. Today, no matter what, no one else can make you think or do otherwise. You are a person who has a lot of sense of self-respect and self-worth. You know what you deserve, and you're willing to go for it full throttle. You don't need someone else to fix you, literally. You know what people think is that you are such a self-assured person. You are more than good enough. I'm getting a lot of Virgo vibes as well. Somebody who is very down to earth, very humble, high achiever, but humility is your second nature. So there was a time, yeah, maybe you speak less, There was a time when people used to take you for granted, but today you have learned to set your boundaries strong. And with that, what has happened is it has repelled all the narcissists. At the same time, it has made your life easier. It has helped you gain a lot of respect. You know what I'm seeing, that you guys are really doing fantastic. I'm getting a lot of respect from others. Expectations don't seek anyone else's approval. Exactly. You know, you are no longer a people pleaser. You no longer care what others are saying, thinking, doing about you. You live your life on your own terms. You don't really care what others are saying, what others are doing. They didn't come to you, to your rescue. Most of them didn't. So they can just now even sit on the fence and do whatever they were doing, and you are carrying on with your own life. Don't doubt your worth. You are always enough. You know what? This sense of self worth, self respect, not doubting your own worth is something that is really helping you reach higher, your highest potential in life, and that's what people are noticing. Now, time for the guided messages. Pile 2. You are such a worthy human being. Wow, that's what people think. Wow. You're the most precious thing that I've ever come across. Wow. You have a lot of fan following, a lot of admirers for sure. You are wise way beyond your age. That's what people think. Wow. You are actually very, very wise. You are at last fulfilling your heart's desire. You are reaching your highest potential. Exactly. You are somebody who is at last reaching your highest potential. Life is a journey. Just enjoy every bend. You are an individual who believes in the fact that life is nothing but a journey, and you meet different people to teach you different lessons. Believe in your own abilities. It's your mantra for life, and that's why people respect you so much. You are so disciplined. I wish I could be like you. Actually, a lot of people wishes to be like you. Hard working, discipline. Yes, work, and the success will follow you. This is also your mantra, and people are really talking about all this, even it's in hushed tones, but they are. I want to take care of you and nurture you. Yes, of course, you have a lot of admirers for sure. Pile 2, you and your goodness mesmerizes me. Wow. I've never felt this way before. I dream about you. I cannot sleep at night. All right. You have seriously got a lot of admirers, Pile 2. Now let's see what the charms are. Let's see. Okay, you're getting a lot of recognition. You are getting a lot of recognition. You hold the key to your success. You know what? People really respect you. People see you have a larger than life image. Somebody wants to offer you their heart. All right. You know, you're having a very busy schedule, a jet set lifestyle. I'm seeing you're getting a lot of recognition. For sure, success, recognition. You know, some water bodies could be significant, or maybe Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio could be significant. Yeah, Scorpio can definitely be significant with this cat. They give me a lot of mysterious vibes. You have a lot of charms. Love in bold. Okay. Unicorn, you are being seen by people as somebody who is as unique as a unicorn. All right, you could be into some kind of bicycle, like cycling, then running, some kind of exercise or fitness, maybe has become your latest hobby. And people also see you as this ethereal mermaid. A lot of people see you as this ethereal mermaid. I hope it's visible. All right, Pile 2, I hope you have had some clarity over your situation. If yes, please hit the like button, share and subscribe. Guys, if you like my content, please subscribe to my channel and support my channel. Thank you. Namaste.